East London, a place that has birthed exceptional talent, some reaching the greatest heights that football can bring, some becoming record breakers, heroic figures. Even to this very day, East London still produces some of the very best talent our country has to offer. Today we look at some of the next generation that East London has to offer. We start off with the Agboola brothers. Stratford born and bred, enduring the rough and the smooth that East London brings to youngsters growing up. They have all had their taste in professional football. Emmanuel, the eldest, and I called the Huncho, endured a spell with the first team at Oxford United. David, the second eldest, experienced first team action at Dagenham and some time at Colchester. And Michael, also at Dagenham and now at Wolves under-23s. They have all had great moments and have greater awaiting them all. But if I asked them if they were happy with where they were right now, with their ambition and drive, the answer would be a serious no. We start off with the eldest, to get into his mind and delve into his experiences. So this is basically where you grew up, right?
Yeah.
Local for you?
Yeah, real local. It's like 5 minutes away from my house.
Okay, so as we were just walking around here, you're telling me about your playing days. You used to play football literally here.
Yeah.
And as I said, like you had younger bros playing football with you. What was that like? Was you someone that was getting them all being on their case? What was it like?
You know
Careful what you say now, because I got to speak to them as well.
You know what, yeah? I'm gonna be 100% truthful. I hated it when they followed me to football.
Okay, yeah.
Because I'd used to go to a session called Wolves, innit? He used to take the sessions, and then my brother would want to come over, and I'm like, why'd they need to come though? Like, looking at it at their point of view, it's like they just wanted to do what I was doing. They just wanted to do what I was doing. So I feel like in the long run, like that really did help them out a lot, and it helped me out a lot to like push myself even more. I always thought like I'd be studying alongside my football, because I never really thought I was going to make it pro, like in this country anyway. So I thought the best backup plan to play football would be to do education on the side, but then still have the football there. So like if I ever do fail in the football, I just have something to fall back on.
And then you became pro?
Yeah, yeah.
How would you summarise that experience?
All in all, it is, you know what, it is, it's just great. Like, honestly, it was great. Obviously, the way it ended wasn't the best, but the whole thing was just so, it was an experience that I needed.
Yeah.
So I might need to drop all the way down to non-league to try and revamp that that drive and desire that I need to get back into the pro game.
Which is a big decision to make.
Yeah.
When I first started, I was like 8 years old. But it didn't even start like that, because what happened was, like, we used to play in our cage. I used to play basketball in my cage when my brothers were training.
David progressed quickly through academy football, all the way to first team action. Unfortunately, he was released from Colchester, and we get his thoughts and feelings on that experience.
Now I've been like out of football for like a good year, and it's kind of like, most people say that's a bad thing, but I actually think that it's made me like a better human in itself, because like some of the traits that I never really had was like saving money. But now when I was unable to really get a job this year, because I was playing part-time football where the money's less as well, so I actually had to force myself to save a lot of money, which is like a good life benefit type of thing. I remember like I was losing a bit of that desire and hunger because I was doing it regularly. And it's obvious that when you do something like repetitively, regularly, not that you get bored of it, but it kind of like, you kind of forget why you did it in the first place type of thing. Because I know now, when next season comes, that I'm gonna work harder than what I did at the start, because now I'm older, wiser, stronger, faster, like fitter. So I know for like a fact that I will actually get something out of this. But yeah, this year has really, really helped me in like, just life in itself. Like, I've basically found myself again, know who I am again, I know what I want, and I know how I'm gonna get it type of thing.
I head up to Wolverhampton to meet Michael and reflect on the last 18 months since his big move.
Around the first team, then my second year came, then I was with the first team permanently. So around October they offered me, well in September they offered me my pro. Okay. I didn't take it, I didn't want to take it because I didn't want to stay at Dagenham. But then October, quite a lot of teams are coming in for me. But Wolves was the most keen. So I got called from Joe Monks. He was head of recruitment at Southampton, so we had a good relationship.
Yeah.
So I got a call from him saying that, yeah, Wolves want you to come down for a week just to see how it is, see how you get along with the players, how you get along with the staff. So I went up there for a week, played against United. That was the first time in a couple of years me playing against a team of that capacity.
Yeah.
So I did really well. So after that game, they just said, yeah, we want to offer you. So I was like, yeah. So I signed January 8th and February 5th. That's when I got injured, my first injury.
Okay.
So it was like a month after.
Yeah.
So in that month, we didn't have any games. So I was literally just training, and I was training a lot with the first team, the 23s. Yeah, they really liked me. But yeah, February 5th, I got injured. And today's February 29th. And I've still injured up to this day.
Yeah.
So it was like a year and a few weeks where it's like I've just been on a standstill physically. But I think mentally I've been building. Spiritually I've been building. Financially I've been building.
Yeah. How are you feeling physically and I guess mentally in terms of you preparing yourself back for?
Yeah, I feel a lot fitter. I told him the other day that I'm feeling a lot fitter. But mentally it's like, would I be able to keep up with play?